Ojo Aba Meta Meta, third Saturday in October, 29th in Seawall, Galveston, Texas. Galveston, formerly known as Turtle Island, was a marketplace block for selling human cargo during the transatlantic slave trade. That cargo was many of our ancestors who never chose to be enslaved. We must not let this truth of history be revised, and there were others of our ancestors who were already here, drying their eyes from trails of tears. Fourth Saturday in autumn equinox, Libra season, third decan, harvest season. The season where Onile, or the spirit of Mother Earth, thins the veil between Orun, heaven, and earth. iiiYansaje. The collective voice of our ancestors amplify their presence, hence All Hallows Eve, Halloween, Dia de los Muertos, and Sankofa, the caravan to the ancestors. These celebrations all fall like leaves off a tree during this season. Sankofa. It means to go back. It means to go back to give thanks and praises to the Creator, regardless of the name in which we call him, her. To remember our ancestors, the ones we know not by name, and their ultimate sacrifice. We go back to remember our recent ancestors and the wisdom their lives left behind. We go back to reflect on where we've been, to be clearer on where we are headed. And this is my personal diary of the last decade of experiences while attending the Sankofa Caravan to the Ancestors, hosted by the Houston chapter of the National Black United Front, and how these experiences changed my life. I'm iiiYansaje Muse, and you are watching and listening to Sankofa Mewa, the Diary of 10 Caravans. Ashe. I painted this in a multicolored cloth for you. Listen. Surrender, surrender, surrender to the rhythms in rhapsody, and this dance, this dance, this dance of the whispered symphony. Dance in spiraling circles, our multicolored toes in sand. Step and groove in divine purpose, heads bowed, joined hand in hand. Listen. Listen as the ocean sings her wind songs and crashing waves, and let Oya's croon carry the tune of messages received, then relayed. Hush, hush. Experience the massive hush. Feel the rush when the silence amplifies their back thens. It sings a silent song of their blood on the wind. Ajalae ajalorun, they modulate from deep within. We are their soundtrack of Olodomare's opus. So dance to their whispered symphony and trust the conductor. Free yourself of the lies, all the while that this is hocus pocus. 'Cause who composed this never-ending song, and both blessing and destruction? Open, open, open to divine instruction. Remember, remember. Remember 400 plus years of Jesus-named boats. The real saviors crucified for me, they died sacrilegiously afloat atop oceans of Yemoja's tears and Olokun's deep wealth of hope for those who are already here. Close your eyes, see them so clear. Their voices will you hear? Them paving our path through sick blankets and trails of tears. And those who jumped to him, choosing transition over a Holocaust they saw so clear. Our annihilated masses are dead and gone? Hardly. They're the Egungun, the power of the bones, our army. Just waiting, waiting, waiting for you to call them. 'Cause the globe is tipping, tipping, begging our and their pardon. So pour whiskey to the ground and break out the cigars and dance. Dance. Dance to the rhythm of their whispered symphony. Remember the rhythm of chain-ridden ankles, cuffs and fishnets to replace sacred bangles, manifesting you through the collars that strangled, the unspeakable pain through faith ever aware of divine angles, from geniuses enslaved to unmarked graves, from the recently dearly departed to those you know not by name. Dance in the knowing we can never repay all they gave, and it won't be in vain. They endured all, but their spirits detained, so we stand proud today, reincarnated DNA, so dance in the knowing that through us they are saved. So encore between realms, whether church, mosque, or elay, and the dance of their whispered symphony. In this moment our beliefs may differ, so let's let our eyelids flutter, then flicker in praise to the same Jehovah Jireh, Allah, Olodumare, and feel the mojo of our collective energies raised, forming our eternal band. Let's dance to their whispered symphony. Our multicolored toes in sand. iiiYansaje Muse, full moon in Pisces, an ode to our ancestors. Ashe.